again, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Wizard 101. We are heading to Krokotopia. As you can see, I have changed my mount to match the theme of Krokotopia. Anyway, we are going to go into the spiral now. Well, spiral chamber. And investigate what's going on in Krok.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malastair, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malastair has been here many times, and each time he comes he raises more of the oppressive tots from their slumbers, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
Interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Alright, let's go talk to the sergeant.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service.
Now that is one long name.
Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe. Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
So apparently we're going to go find rubbings. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I actually really like this world. And this is also the world where you start your spell weaving adventure after Dragonspire.
You make the rubbings.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word! The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall to Malastair. Perhaps this order has something to do with the Crocs attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the Croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the Crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini Crocs until you find a Croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them? You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
ancient tablet! Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Krokonomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it? I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Krokonomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Okay, guys, next room in this little area. And we'll go talk to Mr. Danforth.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall.
So I haven't been on here for a while. It looks like they changed the textures in here. I really like it. It looks really good because these never used to be like this wavy going up. It was always like straight. I like it. The textures look so good.
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some. Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Narini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
I see my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
At last, the other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid! We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Okay, so the other little things you also get with the new main quests now, I forgot to mention. In this area, once you get past Wizard City, I think every other place gives you reagents. So, like I was showing you guys later in the video, you get reagents of whatever they give you. Sometimes it's your own spells and sometimes it's not. Totally varies. I was messing with other stuff. That's why I have other regions of spells in here, which I can just transfer to other accounts that I have or other characters that I have. So it's kind of nice. And then you can level up your spells. So you can do your imp one way or the other way, which is 30, and you activate your half-life, I think is what this is. Or you can just level it up to be a powerful spell. It really doesn't matter. So.
Spiffy, good to see you. With your help, we'll have these crocs cleared out in no time at all, and you can claim your book. You there. You look like a stout young wizard. I require your assistance. The archaeologist found magical artifacts that may seal the crocs in the Palace of Fire. It's risky, but it just might work. Please find my men and give them these artifacts. Report back to me with news.
Okay, so we have 4 people to visit in this area, and I will try to cut out all the side quests they give, because they give side quests as well as main quests. So you have 4 people to visit within this area. It doesn't matter what order you go in. Literally, I do it all the time. Mostly, I like to start with the faraway ones first, and then like make my way down, and I go back to the faraway one and make my way back down. Just easier, and I guess how my brain works, you could say. Anyway, let's get through all of these peeps so we can get through the Palace of Fire.
Thanks for this. I just hope I can hold out against all the Narini warriors.
At last! Once we use these artifacts, we can stop the army.
Thanks. Looks like the crocs are trying to break out of here. We'll hold the line with these artifacts.
These artifacts had better work. These crocs are amassing an army. The Narini nobles just keep coming.
Welcome back, young wizard. With the artifacts in place, the crocs won't be getting out of this pyramid if we can help it. We may have slowed the crocs down, but I can't just leave my soldiers out there. They'll be overwhelmed. My higher-ups won't like this, but please, defeat some Narini warriors and Narini flame guardians. Give my soldiers a fighting chance.
Okay, we have another collect quest. I don't mind this. I like collect quests. I will be back when I have defeated 3 of the Narini warriors and 3 of the flame guardians. So I will be back once I'm done with all of the defeating. Okay, finally did all the collect quests. Goodness gracious, that took a little bit of time because I'm still a low level and I don't have a good AoE yet, besides the one my pet gives. So
Huzzah! We really gave those crocs what for. The soldiers are holding their own now. Outstanding. My men are doing all they can, but they can't fight forever. It's not enough to hold the army. We have to defeat it. One last request, young wizard. Defeat the Narini family. They have erected a spirit barrier to the throne room. Their names are Edo, Nebbit, Shai, and Akori. Defeat them, and the barrier will be broken down.
okay, so we got 4 boss battles. I'm not going to show any of them because they kind of take a little bit of time. Okay, guys, just finished the last battle of defeating all the Narini family here.
First-rate work, young wizard. I may have taken a few risks, but you really put the lives of my men before your own. Now that we have the key to the throne room, we can continue the assault in there. You're a true hero in my book. You ever decide on a military career, you're more than welcome in my unit. Report to Professor Winthrop and tell him of our successful assault. He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
And with level 15, I'm going to change a few things.
You recovered the key? Oh my, this is a red-letter day indeed. We must hurry. Now we can get inside the map room and find where the Order of the Fang is hiding. I have to gather some notes and then I'll meet you inside the map room. See you there.
Okay, guys, we're about to go into the throne room. It's kind of somewhat of a long dungeon. Kinda. But anyway, I'll show you guys the entire dungeon.
There you are. I've got my notes now. Let's get to work tracking down the Order of the Fang, shall we? We'll most likely need the use of a serpent's staff, so I'll trust you to procure one for us. According to my notes, the Order of the Fang used magic to hide their location. Only by using a powerful artifact in this map room can we undo their spell. There! That slot must be where the serpent staff would go, and I remember Prince Manu Narini swung it at my head when the Tuts attacked. I'd rather not have a repeat of that. Could you go down the hall and battle Prince Manu Narini for the serpent staff? We must set things right.
Okay, so there are little tidbits I'll show like this. You can read the book, or since I've done this so many times, you can actually just change all 4 of the braziers to fire. That's all you have to do. Anyway, I'm gonna battle the prince here, and then I'll meet you back at Professor Winthrop.
Good work! Now to use the staff. We'll soon figure out the Order's secret location. It's no use. The staff isn't working. What could I have done wrong?
Professor Winthrop stares at his notes in frustration, then looks up suddenly with a bright gleam in his eye.
That's it! In ancient times, the Eye of Krok was placed here in this room, but Krokotopia recently took it in a show of power. You must go further into Krokotopia's lair, defeat him, and take back the Eye of Krok. Then we can find the Order of the Fang at last.
So this puzzle is pretty easy in itself. You have to do sun instead of the moons.
Splendid! We have the Eye of Krok. Since you defeated Krokotopia and Prince Manu Narini, you deserve the honor of discovering the Order of the Fang. Go on. Take the Eye of Krok and the Serpent's Staff and place them in the slots on the platform. Then repeat the ancient words I taught you.
You do as the professor says, and shout the ancient words Al-Kashara Kazam. A bright light flashes, and with a crackle, the map reveals the secret meeting place of the Order of the Fang.
You've done it! The secret location of the Order of the Fang is revealed. Never would have thought to look there. It's on another island. I need to gather 1 or 2 other things here. Meet me back in the Altar of Kings. We can continue from there. Excellent! We finally know where the Order of the Fang is. Now we can find them, get the Krokonomicon, and keep it from falling into evil hands. Now that we know where to find the Order of the Fang, we'll need permission to explore there. Go speak with Sergeant Major Talbot by the lake outside. Tell him we may have found a way to set things right again.
Okay, guys, that will end the Pyramid of Sun. I will continue the quest line in another video. So, if you've watched this video thus far, please like, subscribe, or comment. Your feedback is always welcome, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!